got my heart in my bow tie. Waiting on this love in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart in my bow tie. Living in this love in my whole life. My whole life. It's so pathetic. I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics. They got me on the level supersonic. My rhyme atomic. And you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably floating this paper origami. My name is pure Dasani. My wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100. Feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home and change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her. They don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Binty on the face, but it's not concealing the pain. It's a shame. So I'm in the hood like some rat snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tip, mad black. They do it for hair. You like 90s, but see in a fucking trash. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. It's that guy flow, it's that shit that rappers die for. It's that uncut Tahoe Wall Street from Pablo. Escobar, Poppy, at the ball like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that black work. Make the countermeasures, they pleasures making an eye hurt. White is in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed, y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. The king, the streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart in my bow tie. Waiting on this war in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know life. Gotta got my heart in my bow tie. Living in this war in my whole life. My whole life.
Hey, Shalom Israel, Shalom Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakatham to the brothers, Shalom Yahweh Shemal Tham Bashem Yahweh to the sisters. This is the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. And we are the ISUPK Kentucky. This is the ISUPK Kentucky Wednesday night law class. And what we do tonight in this class is we go over the laws because, you know, we need to turn back to the laws, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave us so we can get out this hell that we living in. So that's what we do tonight. We teach the laws. And one of those laws is brotherhood is a weapon, and it's also God's law too. You understand? Not only is brotherhood a weapon, but it's also God's law. You understand? And there's some jakes in the world in Montgomery, Alabama that found out all about brotherhood being a weapon. God damn it. Let's give Montgomery, Alabama a hand. You understand? Them jakes in the world figured out, hey, brotherhood is a goddamn weapon. You understand? And you know, most black, like the general said on Black Watch on Monday, you know what I'm saying? Like, black people in the world were shocked, you know what I'm saying, to see that happen, because usually black people just sit back, watch, pull the cameras out, record, and do nothing to help protect each other, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying, if it's gonna risk us or get us in trouble or something, we just always sit back and don't do nothing about it. But you know what I'm saying, they found out, what they say, in a small town, they messed around and found out. I wish I had me a chair tonight. I'll show you, you know what I'm saying? God damn it, that chair, hey, you know what I'm saying? They found out that, you know what I'm saying, brotherhood is a weapon. And you know what I'm saying, like the general said on Monday in Black Watch, I'm saying, we just surprised that, you know what I'm saying, because shit, it took niggas, I mean, it took these jakes in the world that long to figure it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We've been had that brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? We've been had that since 1969 in the ISUPK.
Right.
You understand? And that's why we shocked, like, damn, y'all just finding out about this? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, brotherhood is a weapon. And I will show the video, but I think we're gonna do the video tonight on Cry Out Spare Not. So I'm gonna say the video and a lot of commentary on it for Cry Out Spare Not. You know what I'm saying? From 9 to 10 o'clock tonight, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna make sure we get that video in there too. But there's an article that I want to read on it, because they let's just get the article. Let's start with the article. I'll send it to your messenger. The men charged in Montgomery brawl had been in trouble for riverboat riverboat captain says. Let's get that. Go ahead whenever you get there.
Man charged in Montgomery brawl had been in trouble for riverboat captain says. The 3 white men charged with assault Tuesday.
Now, Slacky, goddamn it, Slacky, I gotta stop you right there. You know what I'm saying? They only charged 3 white men. You seen the video, right? It was about 7 of them that jumped on him initially, wasn't it? About 6 or 7 devils that jumped on the brother. Why only 3 of them got charged?
So like if I made it, might have had a little record to make it look good along with the record that they have.
It's just the most simplest answer. The white man is the goddamn devil. That's the most simple answer. Most simple answer we can give. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. Only 3 of them got charged. It was about 7 of them. See, it was either 6 or 7 that jumped on that man.
Right.
You understand? So really, all 7 of them should have got charged, and the females that was out there too. They everybody should have got charged. Every one of them should have got charged. But since the white man is the goddamn devil that the Bible was like him, the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? And they usually look out for their own.
Right.
Go ahead.
The 3 white men charged with assault Tuesday after they attacked a black riverboat co-captain in Montgomery, Alabama, and ignited a brawl largely along racial lines had previously caused problems for the Harriet II, the vessel captain said, and were repeatedly asked to move their pontoon boat so the riverboat could dock.
So this ain't the first. This ain't the first. What they say, the first rodeo. Ain't the first rodeo for these devils. They you know what I'm saying. They've given problems like this before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. This is nothing. This is nothing new. Go ahead.
Kind of a con.
It's like it. The sister said the whole crew should have got charged. You damn right, sis. Everybody out there should have got charged. Every devil out there that jumped on that black man for just simply doing his job should have got charged. You are absolutely correct, sis. Go ahead.
Kind of a con. Harriet II, Captain Jim Cottrell told media outlets he believed the attack on co-captain Damian Pickett over the weekend was racially motivated.
And of course it was racially motivated. That's
right.
Alabama.
Right.
That's the deep south. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you goddamn right that was racially motivated. But since the oppressor is the devil, the Bible speaks of, go ahead.
Kind of a con. Richard Roberts, 48, Alan Todd, 23, and Zachary Shipman, 25, have 4 warrants pending for 3rd-degree misdemeanor assault for attacking Pickett on a dock in Riverfront Park. Montgomery Police Chief Darrell J. Abbott said at a news conference.
So these 3 white men, they only get charged with 3rd-degree misdemeanor assault. So let's say me and you go attack the co-captain of the airlines. You think we're gonna get 3rd-degree assault?
It's lucky we might get 10 murder.
It's probably to say the least.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever felony they could give us for attacking a co-captain or captain, whatever, they sure gonna give it to us. We not gonna get 3rd-degree assault. 3rd-degree assault. What is 3rd-degree assault? That's petty, ain't it?
God. Probably a little fine or something.
You probably get a fine. Maybe probably at worst a year. Not even a year. Maybe 3 months. Community service. Yeah, that ain't even no jail time. But 3rd-degree assault, that's not even jail time.
If that, Just be like, just stay away from
Yeah,
1,000 feet
basically
away.
a slap on the wrist and a what they call it, the EPO.
It wouldn't even be that.
Wouldn't even get an EPO. God damn.
Just stay away from
Without the EPO.
Without the EPO.
Damn.
You know, you gotta look at who you're dealing with.
The oppressor is the devil, the Bible speaks of. Go ahead, keep going.
Khan. Roberts, who also has a warrant pending for striking a 16-year-old white boy, turned himself in and is in custody.
Now, I think that one was the first little in the video. You seen the video, right? The first when the first fight started breaking out and they about 6 of them jumped on him, there was a young white boy there that also got hit for trying to break it up. I said that happened in the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? So the white man that hit him, he got charged for that. Go ahead.
Montgomery police Major Saba Coleman told the Washington Post Todd and Shipman had not turned himself in as of Wednesday morning. Coleman said she added that Reggie Gray, a 42-year-old black man who was seen on the video hitting people with a folding chair.
Get that man a hand. God damn it. He get a hand for that. Fuck them. Salakia. You know what I'm saying? He feared for his life. You know what I'm saying? He had to do what he had to do to protect himself and the people around him. So, and that's by any means necessary.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they trying to charge him for that too, for defending himself and people that's around him.
Right.
I wonder what charge they finna try to throw at him. Bet it won't be no 3rd-degree assault.
Salaki. Probably hit him with assault.
With a weapon.
First-degree assault with a weapon, with a deadly weapon. They're gonna amp it up with the deadly part.
Good night.
Deadly weapon.
Again, the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. Go ahead.
Khan. She added that Reggie Gray, a 42-year-old black man who was seen on video hitting people with a folding chair during the brawl, also Salaki, has also not turned himself in after police called on him to do so. Salaki, if I may, real quick, him hitting with the folding chair, he gonna get some counts. Like if he hit like say 4 people, that's 4 counts. So that's amping it up. So the counts that he would have to plead out, he gonna, more like they gonna try to give him some time. Ain't no fine for that.
Right.
That's kind of con. White men.
Salakia. The sister said, I wondered if the brother that was attacked still got his job. I don't know, sis. I don't think it mentions that in this article right here. Do some research on that. But more than likely, they probably fired him more than likely. But I don't just want to say that because the article doesn't say. And I mean, we don't really know. But that's something that we can look into, though. Go ahead.
Con. White man charged with assaulting black man in Montgomery riverfront brawl. Authorities said that they had consulted with the FBI and would not be able to charge the white man with a hate crime.
Now let's stop right there for a second. They even at the I believe the captain of the boat was a white man. He said it was racially motivated, but they're not. They can't charge him with racial motivation. If it wasn't racially motivated, what the hell else was it?
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What the hell else was it? Why else would seven devils hop on a brother back trying to beat him? You know what I'm saying? Beat him down for.
Salaki, they like to say this here. When it comes to their people, they're having a bad day.
Yeah, of course. The devil is the Bible. The devil that the Bible speaks of. The oppressor is the devil. You know what I'm saying? What's the saying? Isaiah? They smooth with their words.
God.
You know what I'm saying? Paraphrasing, smooth like butter with their words, but war is in their heart.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it is. What also say? Crafty counsel. You know what I'm saying? Like these devils is crafty. These devils is crafty, and they do look out for each other. These devils are very crafty. Go ahead.
Authorities said that they had consulted with the FBI and would not be able to charge a white man crime or with inciting a riot.
Well, goddamn, they calling it the you know what I'm saying, the Montgomery, you know what I'm saying, brawl. Right. What's a brawl? That's a riot.
Right.
What's the difference between a brawl and a riot? If the devils would have jumped on the brother, there would have been no brawl. Would have been no riot. Because things didn't get burnt up, or you know what I'm saying, boats didn't get burnt up or sunk, or you know what I'm saying, nothing was set on fire, so it can't be considered a riot. The oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. I'm gonna keep saying that. I'm gonna say that the whole class. Right. Keep going.
Khan. But Cottrell, who told WACV in Montgomery that Riverboat staff previously had trouble.
So they've had trouble with these same people before. Same people they've had trouble with. You know what I'm saying? The same people, it's going to get into it later on. That you know what I'm saying? They try to get them to move the vote. They asked them about 5 times over the system. They start flipping them off and everything. Wouldn't move their vote. So if you're not inciting a riot, then what the hell are you doing?
Right.
You inciting something. What, you think you got so much white privilege that because it's niggas out here that you know what I'm saying, you ain't gotta do nothing, you ain't gotta move, your boat. You can just park your boat wherever you want to. That's white privilege.
Right.
It's like the sister said, oh, they don't remember that happened because we had 50 beers and that they love us, they would never hurt us. That's probably why only 3 got charged. That or the white man or the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? I'm a roll with the oppressors the Bible speaks is the devil the Bible speaks of. That's what I'm a roll with.
Right.
Damn the 50 beers. I won't care if you had 3 beers. You know what I'm saying? I won't care if it was 3 beers. If you don't remember, whatever. That the oppressor the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
That's, you know what I'm saying? I'm a roll with that one. Salaki. I'm a roll with that though. Go ahead, keep going.
Khan. Emphasized that he believed the assault on Pickett 43 was due to racism. The white guy attacked my deckhand like he was a senior deckhand first mate. I can't think of any other reason they attacked him other than it being racially motivated. Cottrell, who is white, told the Daily Beast.
So Cottrell, yeah, that's what I thought. He was a white. I think he's the captain of the boat. White man. Say, you know what I'm saying, in his statement saying this was racially motivated. There's no other reason behind it besides it being racially motivated. This is a white man saying it. But police saying we can't hit them with racial crime. But if you say something about Asians, they got a whole hate crime bill passed for them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If them white men would have beat up an Asian, it'd have been a racially motivated. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If they was Asian,
or LGBT,
or LBG, elemental P community, Asian, something of that nature, that'd have been a hate crime.
Right.
But because it was a black man, it's not a hate crime.
They can't see that.
Like, nah, they was just out there, like the sister said, they was drunk, they had too many beers, they wasn't a hate crime, they was just drunk.
Right.
No, the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Period. Keep going.
Khan. All he did was move their boat up 3 feet. It makes no sense to have 6 people try to beat the snot out of you just because you moved their boat up a few feet. In my opinion, the attack on Damien was racially motivated.
And that's a white man saying that. That's another oppressor saying that this is racially motivated. It couldn't be nothing else but racially motivation.
Right.
If it was an Asian, like I just said, if it was an Asian, they'd have hit that race, inciting the riot. They'd have hit him with all that. You know what I'm saying? Felony assault. They'd hit him with all that if an elemental P community.
Right.
But because it's a nigga, and niggas forgive the oppressor for everything they done did.
Right.
Want to hold hands and skip off into the sunset singing Kumbaya, Whitey, and everything like that. That's why we can't get no justice. That's why we can't get, when it's obviously a racial motivated offense, we can't get that because we love the oppressor so much.
Right.
But them jakes that day on the boat, on the riverfront, they threw their love out the goddamn window for at least 2 minutes, goddamn it.
Right.
The sister said they don't ever want to make white versus black a hate crime. You said it right. Hey, the water sis, and you absolutely correct. They never want to make that a hate crime. It's not a hate when it's white on black crime. That's not hate. But let it have been six brothers on a white man. It's a hate crime. Let it have been 6 white men or 6 black men on an Asian. Hate crime.
It's a lot if I may.
Let somebody go shoot up a gay club. That's a hate crime. Or go beat up a gay person. Let 6 people go beat up a gay person. That's a hate crime. Go ahead.
A lot if I may. And they coming out with a new law. If like you say, 6 blacks would have jumped on 1 white dude, they'd have came up with another law for them.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Another law.
They'd have made a law just to make sure that was a hate crime.
Yeah.
Hey, keep going.
Khan. He added to radio show News and Views with Joy Clark that the brawl after the initial assault of Pickett was not a black and white thing. Neither Pickett nor Cottrell, 62, immediately responded to requests for comment Wednesday morning. Abbott announced that charges against Roberts, Todd, and Shipman 3 days after video went viral of the brawl.
Now, see, it was 3 days after the fact. They didn't charge them the day of. They charged them after the video went viral. And you know what I'm saying? And everybody done seen it. Now seen what happened. Now y'all want to do something? That's like the one brother, what was his name? The one that was looking at the structure of the house, and the white man chased him down. I think it was in Georgia or something like that. The white man chased him down and shot him. And it came out a couple weeks later, and then they charged him after the story got out, after the video and story got out. What's that brother's name?
I don't know what you're talking about. He was jogging.
Yeah, the one that was jogging. He stopped, looked at the house structure, you know what I'm saying, and then them devils chased him down and shot him. I can't think of his name right off the bat. If it come to me, I'll say it. Go ahead.
Khan. Abbott announced the charges against Robert Todd Shipman 3 days after videos went viral of the brawl, which was decried by Montgomery Mayor Stephen L. Reed as an unfortunate incident which never should have occurred. This is not indicative of who we are, said Reed, Montgomery's first black mayor. And then
first, of course, they had to throw the black mayor in there. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he had to come out and say the most coonery thing ever.
God.
And you know what I'm saying? This is why we get no justice. This is why it's not a hate crime, because of what this black mayor said. That's why it's not a hate crime, because of you. That's why they didn't get hit with more than 3rd-degree assault, because of you. That's why it didn't get hit with inciting a riot, because of you. You know what I'm saying? That was a 62-year-old man. They could have killed them. 6 men could have killed him. It didn't nobody jump in. They could have killed him. They had him on the ground, choking him and beating him, trying to beat him to death. But third degree assault, no hate crime, no riot because of this black mayor. So it's not a black and not a white thing. What did he say? It's not a black, it's not a white thing. This doesn't. What did he say? This is not indicative of who we are. Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but America has shown us this is what white America has been about.
Right.
For the last 400 years. How many more people got to die before you realize, hey, these white people, this is what they about. This is what these devils is about. How many more people got to die? Keep going.
On Wednesday, Reed criticized Todd and Shipman after they did not honor these and said that police will do what it takes to bring them to justice.
He criticizes the other two they got charged with third degree assault for not turning themselves in. Y'all thought that they was just gonna really turn themselves in.
Right. But you, Salaki, if I may, but you got to be some type of punk. Like 6 people jumping on a 62-year-old man.
I mean, who we talking about here? Salaki, you know what I'm saying? Like, who we talking about? Right. So I mean, they burnt these same devils is the one that burnt the Pequot tribe. What they celebrate Thanksgiving for? I might have messed that name up, but Pequot. That native tribe, they burned 500 men, women, and children alive. And they sleep. Why would this surprise you? You see what I'm saying? Like, why this? That's not surprising that they jumped on 6 white men. Devils jumped on one brother. Yeah, they had lynch mobs. I'm saying 20, 30 devils going out there to hang and castrate one black man. Yeah, it was what, 2, 3, 2 white men that beat the hell out of Emmett Till and killed him and did all that shit to him. That was a 13-year-old boy. That's not. Of course, they some type of punk. You know what I'm saying? Jumping on 6 white men, jumping on one black man at 65 years old. Keep going.
What we know about Montgomery Riverfront brawl.
Hold on. The sister said jumping on his head and shit could have definitely killed him if nobody jumped in. Absolutely correct. They not only was doing that, stomping on his head. I believe you seen the video. They was trying to choke him out too. Somebody was down there on the ground choking him. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they could have definitely killed that man. If didn't nobody jump in there to save it. They definitely could have killed him. You're absolutely correct, sis. Keep going.
Videos taken by onlookers spread around the internet showed the black Captain Pickett arguing with one of the platoon boaters on Saturday as a second white man charges at Pickett and hits him in the face. Pickett then tosses his cap into before the two hit each other. Pickett is swarmed by several white men on the dock who throw punches while the black man was on the ground, according to the videos posted online. White and black people on the dock and shore appear to jump in to try to help Pickett. And someone appears to jump off the riverboat and swim to the dock to help the co-captain.
The new black Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? Get that boy a hand. Cause he jumped off that boat, swam at least 40, 50 yards, hopped up out there and went to work. You know what I'm saying? He hopped out of there and went to work. They got a whole, you know what I'm saying, a whole video of him just jumping off the boat, then going up there, just going to work. I think they said he was like 16, 17 years old too. He swam by, you know how it's hard to swim 40 meters. I mean 40 yards, 50 yards. nigga, you gonna be out of breath. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not used to doing something like that, then you gonna be it's gonna tire you out for 40, 50 yards. Man, that's not nothing light. You know what I'm saying? Then he hopped out that water, went to work. That was the one with the video where the man got rock bottom and the other man went and kicked him in the face. That was that boy that rock bottomed his ass. Slammed the shit out of him. That boy jumped out there, swam 40, 50 yards and went to work. What was this? Shalom Lord Christ, the young man, Monteya Days, checking in from Louisville. Hey, Shalom Lord Christ, young man. Keep going.
Come. At the initial tussle, calm down. Salaki. Calm down. Videos appear to show a group of black men confronting the white boaters. The fighting lasted more than a minute, with one of the black men, allegedly gray, being recorded hitting a white woman in the head with a folding chair.
Now, of course, they had to bring that out to make him look like he in the wrong. Like that same white woman in the video wasn't hitting and jumping on people. See, she was every bit a part of that riot that was started as any of them devils, them white boys that got charged. You know what I'm saying? That devil should have got, that bitch should have got charged too. Because she was out there hitting people. She was one of the ones that was stomping on the old man at first. She was one of them. In the red dress. She was one of them. But you know what I'm saying? Of course, they got to make the white woman be all innocent and you know what I'm saying, be all innocent, like she did nothing wrong. I can't believe he would have did that to her, type of garbage. You know what I'm saying? Keep going a little bit more and then let's get into the scriptures.
Come. See, being recorded hitting a white woman in the head with a folding chair and then being surrounded by police. One person seemed to get punched off the dock into the water. Police detained 13 for questioning, then released them. Albert said the police chief said that no stone was unturned in deciding ultimately to not charge Roberts, Todd, and Shipman with more serious charges.
No stone was on. The only stone that was turned was that white privilege stone. Keep going.
We examined this over a period of time, not only that night, but since that night. He told reporters at this time, based on the way the statutes read, the laws are crafted, we were unable to present any inciting a riot or racially biased charges. Contrell,
which is the captain, which is a white man. Go ahead.
Come.
I believe that's the white man shown in this picture right here. No, that was Roberts. That was one of the dudes that was that jumped on the old man. Keep going.
Come. Contrell has captained the Harriet II for about 13 years, steering the riverboat since it was originally known as Savannah River Queen of Savannah, Georgia. According to Selma Times Journal, he told the Daily Beast he's known Pickett for about 10 years. During that time together on the Harriet II, a 19th century riverboat offering dinner, dancing, and live entertainment as part of Montgomery's popular riverfront park. The riverboat captain said this week that the three white men were part of a group of pontoon boaters from Selma that he's had issues with in recent years. We've had trouble with them, but just like jokey things, he said Monday to the Montgomery radio station. He pointed to an instance a couple of years ago when one of the riverboat golf carts was missing after returning from a cruise. Kittrell said the group had taken it and left it in an odd place, the lobby of a Hampton Inn. We looked at the Hampton Inn video, found out who did it, and we had them come down. The riverboat captain told the radio station we were going to press charges then, but the police talked us out of it. But what unfolded Saturday was different, he said. When Cottrell noticed the pontoon boat was partially blocking the area where the riverboat docks, he asked the pontoon boat's passengers over the PA system to move the boat about 5 times. He recalled after he threatened to call the police on the boaters, they started shooting birds at us, which led him to call the law enforcement. Cottrell told the radio station, I was not peach when I was talking to them at first. Please help me out. Here, fellas. Move the boat up a little, he told the Daily Beast. Not long after Pickett attempt to push the pontoon boat forward a few feet, Cottrell saw his colleagues getting attacked by the men from Selma. We're 40 yards or 30 yards away from the dock watching all of that we can do, he said to the radio station. About that time, another guy comes running up, and within a minute or so, an all-out brawl. And some more guys coming, and I said, oh, thank God, they're coming to break it up. But instead of breaking it up, they jumped on him too. So at one time, it was like 6, 7 guys on my deckhand that was trying to move the boat. While Cottrell maintained that the attack on Pickett was racially motivated, he emphasized that the rest of the brawl, which appeared to be along racial lines, was not the same as the initial encounter. He said he was thankful for the Harriet II staff for standing up and coming to Pickett's aid during the attack. It was just shipmates trying to help a shipmate. They could have been little green men for all they cared. He told the Daily Beast, when they attacked Damien, my crew was going to jump out and do the best they could to help him out. It was my crew against the people who attacked their shipmate. That's all it was. And that's it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it was. Them brothers that jumped in to help that brother out, them was other workers just coming to help that brother out. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't racially motivated like the initial attack was. You know what I'm saying? That was just brothers coming to help not only their brother, but they fellow worker. All right, let's go ahead and drop that and get into some of these scriptures. Go to Zephaniah 2:1.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1.
Go ahead.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Gather yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Gather yourself together, ye O nation not desired. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened in Montgomery, Alabama over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? Them brothers gathered together. And that's what we need more of. We need to gather together. And if you want more of that brotherhood, more of that camaraderie, more of that gathering together, it's a brother over Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Captain Kahan is over Alabama. Get in touch with the ISUPK Alabama school, and you know what I'm saying? Actually get in and learn what that brotherhood is about. Finish it out.
Khan. So I could go to
Is that it on it?
Khan.
All right, go drop that. Go to 1 John 4:20. Because this class right here is brotherhood is a weapon, and it's also God's law. You know what I'm saying? So we need to come together as brothers. You know what I'm saying? Black and Hispanic. We all need to come together and turn back to our God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of this Bible, the nigger God.
That's right.
And you know what I'm saying? Gather ourselves together. Go ahead.
God. 1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If any man say, I love the Most High God, and hated his brother, he is a liar.
Now, if you say that you love the Most High, but you hate your brother, you're a damn liar.
Right.
You're a liar. You can't love say you love God and hate your brother. What the scripture just said, gather yourselves together, O nation not desired.
Right.
We're the ones that's not desired. I'm saying blacks, Hispanics, and First Nation people, we're not desired. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones that need to gather together. If you black and hate your brothers, the Mexicans, you don't love God.
Right.
If you black or if you Hispanic and hate your black brothers, you don't love God. If you black and Hispanic and hate the First Nation people, you don't love God.
That's right.
Keep going. Is that it on that? 20? Keep going.
Khan. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he have seen.
If you can't love your brother that you see every goddamn day, that you struggle with every day,
right?
That you went through 400 years of oppression with, that you see every day. Go ahead.
Khan. How can he love the Most High God, whom he have not seen?
If you can't love your brother that you see every day, that struggles with you every day, that's right, oppressed with you every day, that's got a knee on their neck just like you every day. If you can't love your brother, how the hell are you gonna say you love the Most High who you haven't seen?
Right.
That just doesn't make any sense. All right, drop that. Go to Matthew 5:22.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 22.
Now, this is what you're supposed to do if you ever have a with your brother, you have an issue with your brother. This is how you're supposed to handle that issue. Going to get a gun and shoot the place up, shoot his house up, shoot his mama house up, or you know what I'm saying, something of that nature. That's not how you handle what they call it, beef with your ops. So like, that's not how you're supposed to handle it. This is how you handle an issue with your brother. Go ahead.
Khan. Matthew chapter 5, verse 22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever Raka.
Oh, Salakia. I gave you the wrong one, but go ahead, keep reading it.
Khan.
Raka, if you say to your brother Raka, that means like worthless. You know what I'm saying? That's what Raka means. Go ahead. If you're angry with your brother and call him Raka, call him worthless or some danger, go ahead.
Shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say thou shall be in danger of hellfire.
You call your brother a fool, you know what I'm saying? You be in danger of hellfire. Go to Matthew 18 and 15. Slacky, that's the one I want. My bad. But we was gonna read that one too. I just skipped ahead on accident. But if you have a problem or issue with your brother, this is how you handle it. Go ahead.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee,
if thy brother trespass against you, if he does something that you don't like, go ahead.
Go and tell him his fault.
Go to him and tell him. Go to him and let him know. They didn't say go shoot him. They didn't say go start a riot and beat him up. They said go to your brother. Go ahead.
Between thee and him alone.
Go to that brother between you and him alone. You don't need a crowd with you. You don't need everybody and their mama with you. Go to that brother and that brother alone. Go ahead.
If he shall hear thee.
Now, if you go to that brother and that brother alone and he hear you, go ahead. Which means he basically like Salakia, he apologizes for the trespass that he committed against you. Go ahead.
Thou hast gained thy brother.
Then you just gained a brother. You know what I'm saying? You went to that brother alone, told him what he did that you didn't like, and he was like, Salakia, my fault. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know, my bad. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. Then you just gained a brother. Go ahead.
Verse 16. But if he would not hear thee,
but if that brother that you went to him and him alone, and he doesn't listen to you, go ahead. He's like, nah, I ain't do that, Hawk. Or nah, you shouldn't be offended about that, Hawk. You know, woo, go ahead.
Then take with thee one or two more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established.
Now get you 2 or 3 witnesses, get them together and call a council. That's why we have councils in the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? That's why our brotherhood is so strong, because we can take a brother to council. You know what I'm saying? And still be brothers afterwards. We can go to a brother and be like, hey, I ain't like what you just did, woo woo, and they say Salakia, my fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean to do that. Salakia, my bad. You know what I'm saying? That's why the brotherhood and the sisterhood in the ISUPK is so strong. Go ahead.
Verse 17. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church.
Now, if that brother doesn't hear you or hear that counsel, keep going.
But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee as an heathen man.
Then that brother is like a heathen. That brother is basically like an oppressor. You know what I'm saying? He's a heathen. He's a heathen to you. Go ahead.
And a publican.
And a publican. He's a heathen to you. You know what I'm saying? He basically he didn't let the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no what Captain Kai say, if he wanted if he dropped a sword, he was probably never with us anyway. I mean, they was never with us anyway. If you drop a sword, fuck him. Just make sure you get that cover. Yeah, hey, you hear me? He was never with us to begin with. Is that the 8 on that 17? Drop that, go to Matthew 25 and 37.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 37. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord.
Now this is Christ speaking. You know what I'm saying? This is after came back, divided the you know what I'm saying, was the sheep from the goat. You know what I'm saying, and told the sheep to go get the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
When saw we thee and hungered, and fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink?
And they was confused, because it was like, when did we ever see you and we fed you, or we gave you drink, or we gave you something to eat? When did we see you? Go ahead.
Verse 38. When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in?
When did we see you as a stranger and took you in? Go ahead.
Or naked and clothed thee?
When did we see you naked and gave you some clothes to wear? Go ahead.
Verse 39. Or when saw we thee sick or in prison?
When did we see you sick or in prison and we helped you out? Go ahead.
And came unto thee. Verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them.
Now this is what Christ said. When did you see me hungry and thirsty, or naked, or as a stranger, and you took me in, and or you see me sick or in prison, and you helped me out? He said, this is when you did all this. Go ahead.
Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren.
Now the Christ is saying, whenever you did that to the least of my brothers, you know what I'm saying, the brothers that we see on the street corners, the ones that are out down the bed that we give food to, you know what I'm saying, we give clothes to, we give water to, you know what I'm saying. When you see one of the least brothers, well, somebody that's been in prison, the prison program that we have, you know what I'm saying, when you see your brother that's in need, go ahead.
Ye have done it unto me.
But whenever you have done it to one of the least brothers, one of the brothers that you think ain't shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying, one of them brothers, when you did it to them brothers, you done it for Christ. That's what Christ is saying right there. When you clothe somebody that needed clothes, that was one of the least brothers, that's when you did it for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do here in the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. We feed the poor. We give them water. We have prison programs. We got food drives and clothing drives. We do all these things because when we do it to the least, we do it for Christ.
That's right.
You understand? Was that it on that?
All
right, go ahead. Drop that and go to 1 John 2 and 7. You know what I'm saying? No, it's like it. Go to Luke 6 and 31 first.
Luke chapter 6, verse 31.
Go ahead.
And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
And that's something that you've heard since you was a kid. That's something your big mama it done told you since you was a kid. Do unto others as you want them to do to you.
That's right.
You understand? Treat your brothers the way you want to be treated. If you want your brothers to treat you like shit, well, treat your brothers like shit.
Right.
If you want your brothers to love you and protect you and have your back, and if you're getting jumped by 6 devils on the river dock just simply trying to do your job, you know what I'm saying? Protect your brothers the way they would protect you.
Right.
Do for your brothers the way they would do for you. You know what I'm saying? We got to get that evil eye towards our brothers out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We need to love each other, because what the scripture say? Gather yourselves together, O nation, not desire.
Right.
We're not desiring. Hell, we don't even desire ourselves half the time. And we the Lord's chosen people. Drop that, go to 1 John 2 and 7. We're going to read through 11. The sister said, ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana are true warriors, and it shows. You goddamn right, sis.
That's right.
Give that sister a hand. I see your Ottawa teaches you real good.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Kind. 1 John chapter 2, verse 7. Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment which ye had from the beginning. Now
again, there's nothing new under the sun. You understand? This has been a commandment from the beginning. Go ahead.
Kind. The old commandment is the word which ye have heard from the beginning. Verse 8. Again, a new commandment I write unto you, which thing is true in him and in you, because the darkness is past, and the true light now shineth.
Because the darkness is past, and the true light now shineth. Go ahead.
Verse 9. He that saith he is in the light and hated his brother.
If you say you're in the light, if you say you're in the truth, and you hate your brother, go ahead.
Is in darkness even until now.
If you hate your brother, you're still in the dark. I'm saying you there's no truth in you. Go ahead.
Verse 10. He that loveth his brother.
Now, if you love your brother, go ahead.
Abideth in the light.
You abide in the light. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. You abide in the truth if you love your brother. Go ahead.
And there is none occasion of stumbling in him.
Now, if you love your brother, you know what I'm saying? You live in the truth and you won't stumble. You know what I'm saying? You won't fall weak and want to go back out into the world and mess with some whores or smoke some weed or smoke you a black and mild or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You won't stumble because you're keeping the laws. You know what I'm saying? You're keeping the laws so you won't stumble. The darkness is not keeping the laws.
Right.
If you hate your brother, you're not keeping the law. Because again, brotherhood is a weapon and it's also God's law. Go ahead.
That's right.
Walking in darkness just means you're not in the truth.
Right.
Not in the truth if you're walking in darkness. And if you hate your brother, you're in darkness. That's what it said in verse 7, right? You're in darkness if you hate your brother. You know You know what I'm saying? You're not following the law if you hate your brother. The law is brotherhood. Love your brother. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 11. But he that hated his brother is in darkness, and walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness hath blinded his eyes.
And if you hate your brother, you're in darkness. You're not following the laws. You know what I'm saying? Your vision is blinded. You ever try to walk through your house in the dark and stub your goddamn toe? You know what I'm saying? You stumble over everything, just stub your toe, all that. That's what happens when you don't follow the law. That's what happens when you don't have no brotherhood and you don't love your brother. Because brotherhood is UPK. Brotherhood is a weapon, and this is the law class. So of course I gotta teach the law in this class. Brotherhood is a weapon, and brotherhood is a law. All right. Drop that. Go to John 13 and 34.
John chapter 13, verse 34.
Mm-hmm.
A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another.
This is Christ speaking. This is a commandment that Christ has given us, that we love one another. Go ahead.
Come. As I have loved you.
That we love one another as Christ loves us. You understand? Christ died for us.
That's right.
Christ died for us. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of love. Hey, brother, if you dying for somebody, you got to love that brother or sister, right?
That's right.
You understand? That's love. We need to love each other like Christ loved us. Is that it on that?
Wow.
Keep going.
That ye also love one another.
Drop that. Go to Mark 12 and 31.
Mark chapter 12, verse 31.
Go ahead.
And the second is like, namely this: thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt what?
Love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt love thy brother as you love yourself. You understand? Love your brother as you love yourself. Is that Christ speaking right there too?
Come.
That's Christ telling you to love your brother as you love yourself. Was that it on that?
Some more.
Go ahead.
There is no other commandment greater than these.
There's no other commandment greater than these. That you, one of them being love your brother as you love yourself.
Come.
Love your brother as you love yourself. And that's what them brothers showed when they went to their brother's aid in Montgomery, Alabama, that they loved their brother.
Right.
Not only is that they co-worker, but that's their brother. Yeah, because if I get into it at my slave, you know what I'm saying, there ain't too many you know what I'm saying, people at my slave finna come to my, you know what I'm saying, that you love your brother as you love yourself. Is that it on that?
Come.
All right, drop that. Go to let's end it with John 15 and starting at 12 and 13. John 15, 12 and 13.
John chapter 15, verse 12.
Go ahead.
This is my commandment, that ye love one another.
See, this is Christ again. This is Christ saying, love one another. Love your brother. Go ahead.
Come. As I have loved you.
Love your brother as Christ has loved you. Go ahead.
Verse 13. Greater love have no man than this.
There's no greater love than this right here. And this is the love that Christ. Go ahead.
Come. That a man lay down his life for his friends.
There's no greater love than laying down his life for his friends, for his brother. know what I'm saying? And that's what Christ is telling us, to love your brother as he had loved you. And there's no greater love than a man laying down his life for his friend. Christ died for us.
Right.
There's no greater love than that. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to love our brothers as Christ loved us. Christ died for us. So guess what? If our brother needs it, we should fight and die for our brothers too. Because that's how Christ loved us.
Right.
You understand? Brotherhood is a weapon. It's a weapon.
Right.
And it's also God's law. You understand? Love your brother as you love yourself. That's all throughout Christ's teaching. Love yourself as you love your brother as you love yourself. Love your brother as you. Christ died for you. There's no greater love than a man that died for his brother.
That's right.
You understand? And with that, that's the end of tonight's law class. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Barakatham. Yahweh Shema Al Tham Bashem Yahweh Shai. Class dismissed.